Hello grade 9 students, welcome to this video lesson. I am Madhu Vadke. We will continue our study in chapter 2, polynomials. We are in the last section of the chapter in which we are learning about various types of identities. In today's video class, we will learn an identity that is obtained by finding the cube of a binomial. So let's write down a binomial a plus b. We need to find the cube of this binomial. Now a plus b, the whole cube means a plus b times a plus b times a plus b. And we know what is a plus b into a plus b. This is a plus b the whole square. So we can write down the expansion for a plus b the whole square using the identity a square plus 2ab plus b square times a plus b. Now we will multiply these two brackets. To do that, we will multiply a to every term of the first bracket, then b to every term of the first bracket. So let's write down a multiplied by a square plus 2ab plus b square plus b times a square plus 2ab plus b square. So we get a cube plus 2a square b plus ab square plus multiplying b with the terms inside the bracket. So we get b a square plus 2 ab square plus b cube. Now notice that there are two cube terms. Are there any like terms? Yes, 2a square b and b a square are like terms. So adding these two terms, we get 3 times a square b. Then ab square and 2ab square. These two are also like terms. Adding them, 3ab square plus b cube. So a plus b the whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. The expansion has 4 terms, out of which 2 terms are cubes and other 2 terms have coefficient 3. Now the same identity can be written as a cube plus b cube plus, we will group these 2 terms and then find common from them. So that is 3ab is common. What is left? A plus b. So this is another way of writing the same identity. Now if we have difference of 2 binomials, then what will be its cube? So a minus b whole cube. We can use the above identity a plus b the whole cube. In this identity, term b is positive, whereas in this one term b is negative. So what we have to do is, in this right side of the expanded form, we will substitute b as negative b. So let's do that. So this is equal to a cube plus 3 a square minus b plus 3 a minus b square plus minus b cube. Simplify. A cube minus 3a square b plus minus b square will be plus b square. So plus 3a b square, and the last term will be minus b cube. When a negative number is raised to a power of odd number, then the result is a negative number. So wherever in the expanded form b has an odd power, here b has power 1 and here b has power 3. So wherever b has odd power, that term will be negative. But when b has an even power, then that term will be positive. Now we can rewrite like this expression that we wrote for a plus b the whole cube. So a cube minus b cube, let's group these two numbers. So taking common minus 3ab, in bracket from this term we are left with a, and here we are left with minus b. Why minus? Because this minus and this minus will become plus. So we have written the identity in both ways. Remember, in the first video of identities, I had mentioned that this side of the identity is called as the expanded form and this side of the identity is the factor form. Likewise, this is the expanded form and this is the factor form. So again, you will have two types of questions based on this identity. One will be to expand. So if you have to expand, you have to write down the expanded form, that is an expression with 4 terms as given here. But when you have to find factors, then you have to write down the factor form, that is the left hand side of the expression. So let's use this identity in some problems. Expand x minus 2 on 3y the whole cube. So this is of the type a minus b the whole cube. By comparing the left hand side and the right hand side, a is equal to x and b is equal to 2 on 3y. Let's write down the identity that we are going to use. So a minus b the whole cube is equal to a cube minus 3 a square b plus 3 ab square minus b cube. So x minus 2 on 3y whole cube will be written as a cube minus 3a square b plus 3a b square minus b cube. I have written the expanded form of the same identity with empty brackets so that I can fill the values of a as x and b as 2 upon 3y. Substituting the values x, x and x over here, value of b 2 upon 3y, now simplify. So we get x cube minus 3x square into 2 on 3y plus 3x into 2 on 3y into 2 on 3y minus 2 on 3y whole cube can be written as 8 upon 27 y cube. So we get x cube, simplifying each term, x cube minus 2x square y plus the third term will be 4 upon 3 xy square. Fourth term is minus 8 upon 27 y cube. So this is the expanded form for this expression. Now the same answer could have been done in a different way using the identity a plus b. So if I use the identity a plus b the whole cube, I will take b as minus 2 on 3 y. So x minus 2 on 3 y whole cube is same as x plus minus 2 on 3 y cube. So x is a and minus 2 on 3 y is b. So we substitute values of a and b. So x cube plus 3 x square, b is negative minus 2 on 3 y plus 3 x minus 2 on 3 y square plus minus 2 on 3 y cube. Now we can simplify this expression and we will get the same answer as above. So we get x cube minus 2x square y. Simplifying this term, we get plus 4 upon 3 x y square, and the last term will be minus 8 upon 27 y cube. So both methods are correct. We get the same answer. Let us now use this identity to find the value of 998 cube. (998) is closer to 1000. So we will express this number as 1000 minus 2. So 998 cube can be written as 1000 minus 2 whole cube. Now this is of the type a minus b the whole cube. So using the identity a minus b the whole cube equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab times a minus b. The same identity can be written in two different ways. So we are using the second way of writing. So a is 1000 and b is 2. So we will substitute in the expanded form of this identity values of a and b. I am writing this expression. A cube minus b cube minus 3 a b in brackets a minus b. Substituting a and b, now we have to simplify the right hand side. So I can write 1000 to the power 3 as 10 to the power 3 to the power 3. 2 cube is 8 minus this product will give me 6000 and 1000 minus 2 gives me 998. So 10 to the power 9 minus 8 minus, multiplying these two numbers, I get 5988000. Now we can add these numbers. So 10 to the power 9 minus 8 will give this number minus 5988000. So on subtracting, the answer will be 9940119992. Likewise, we can evaluate 102 to the power 3, which can be written as 100 plus 2 the whole cube, and then we can use a plus b the whole cube in expanded form to find this answer. Now the other type of question that can be asked is to factorize. 27 minus 125 a cube minus 135a plus 225 a square. There are 4 terms in this expression. Find out the terms that are cubes. So 27 is cube of 3, and likewise 125 is cube of 5. So these are the 2 cube terms, and these terms are going to give us the value of a and b in the identity. So let's write down this expression in the form of a cube plus 3a square b plus 3a b square plus b cube. This is the expanded form of the identity a plus b the whole cube. So 27 can be written as 3 cube. Minus 125a cube can be written as minus 5a the whole cube. I have written this term over here. So now we have 2 terms of the identity x plus y the whole cube is x cube plus 3a x square y plus 3x square y plus 3xy square plus y cube. I have written the identity in terms of x and y because a is already used in the given question. So x in the identity is given by 3 and y in the identity is given by minus 5a. So now we will replace the values here. 3 as x and y will be minus 5a. You can simplify this expression and see that it should be equal to minus 135a. 3 square is 9 and 9 3s are 27. 27 times minus 5 is minus 135a. Likewise, you can multiply this third term and see if it is equal to 225a square. Now we can write the factor form for this expression, that will be 3 minus 5a whole cube. This is the answer. Now in the answer there are only 2 steps that needs to be shown. The steps that need to be shown are these. One is this and the other is this. You don't need to write down the identity. Of course, you can write down the values of the binomial terms of the identity. So only these three things need to be written in the answer. So let's try another problem by writing it down now properly. Factorize 27p cube minus 1 over 216 minus 9 on 2 p square plus 1 over 4 p. Notice that there are 4 terms and 2 terms have to be perfect cube in this. So identify the perfect cubes. 27p cube is one perfect cube and 1 over 216 is the other perfect cube. So these are going to give us the values of a and b in the identity. So we use the identity a plus b, the whole cube equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. So let's find out what is a. A cube in the given question is 27p cube. So this implies a will be 3p. Taking cube root, you get the value of a. Likewise, b cube is equal to minus 1 over 216. So taking the cube root on both sides, b is equal to minus 1 over 6. We know that 6 cube is equal to 216. So this question can be rearranged as 27p cube minus 9 upon 2p square plus 1 upon 4p minus 1 over 216. Now I will write this in this expanded form. A cube plus 3a square b plus 3a b square plus b cube. So substituting the values of a and b, so 3p and here minus 1 on 6. Now we need to write down the left side of the identity, which is the factor form, because we are given the expanded form and we need to factorize. So the answer will be 3p minus 1 over 6 the whole cube. In your final answer, only these 2 steps are expected. So here is the question, another step, and the third step is the answer. That's all. All these steps that I have written here are for the explanation purpose. The actual answer contains only these 2 steps. With this, we come to the end of this video lesson. Your assignment for today is exercise 2.5, question number 6, 7 and 8, out of which we have done the subpart 4 of question number 6. We have also done subpart 3 of question number 7, and we have done subparts 3 and 5 of question number 8 in the video lesson. So remaining questions to be done neatly in your notebook. See you in the next class with another identity. Until then, goodbye.